Today I have a proper handbag unboxing. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a while. And I'm unboxing what I think is one of Coach's most luxurious handbags that they've ever created, and what I think will be one of my favorite handbags in my entire collection. In fact, I recently did a video on this bag and I showed you one that I already have in my collection that is one of my favorites. But this one is a different version. It's a different color and a different size, and I've never seen this size in person before, so I've been curious about it. It's harder to find than the other one I have, and I haven't seen any videos on it. So I'm hoping this will be helpful not only to see this bag, but also to compare it to the other one to see what the differences are. So I will unbox this together with you so that you can get my honest reactions to it, seeing it for the first time. I'll share some of the special things about this little collection of bags. I'll show you the bag in detail, again, compare it to the other one I have. We'll do a basic what fits, some mod shots, all the usual stuff. And despite this being such a luxurious bag, certainly up there in quality and design with any bag from a luxury house, many of these bags are still on the market and they're priced very reasonably. So these bags are a way to get a very luxurious all leather Coach bag for a great price. And as always, I have done the research ahead of time for you and included links to everything that is currently available. So if you find yourself interested in this bag, you can just check the links below instead of having to spend hours like I do combing the internet for all the options. So let's get started. And welcome, I'm Autumn Beckman, and I'm here to help you live your most luxurious life within your budget. I post new videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so please make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of those, and so you don't miss my daily community posts where I share the best sales of the day and fabulous handbags that I find. Also, don't miss my website, autumnbeckman.com/shop. That's where you'll find handbags and accessories I have for sale, as well as the My Handbag Collection Organizer. These are planner pages that I've designed to help you organize and curate your handbags and your life. The heart of which is the item tracker, where you can record everything you'd want to know about your handbags and small goods. I also have wish list trackers, purchase trackers, shipment trackers, pages that help you track how and how often you're using your items, calendar pages in a variety of formats so you can find what works best for you, and so much more. Okay, let's get into this. I got it from eBay, is that obvious? This arrived yesterday. I've been waiting to film this, and I'm really excited about this one. I know I'm gonna love the color. I'm just really curious about the size. I think this is gonna allow me to use this bag in a different way and maybe more often than the one that I already have. Okay, it's packaged well. It's got lots of bubble wrap, or air paper, and then the bag is wrapped in tissue paper, and oh wow, it is a lot bigger than the other one I have. Also, I've never had this happen before when I've purchased on eBay. It's in an eBay box with eBay shipping tape and eBay tissue paper. I've never seen that before. I don't sell on eBay. Is this something where you just, if you're a seller with them, you order supplies from them? Never heard of that. All right, let's get into this. It's like Christmas. I've wanted one of these for quite a while, and the larger size doesn't come up very often, so I'm really excited. I just have to rip into this. Okay, it's in a dust bag. I didn't realize it came with one. Here we go. It's in the Coach dust bag. Excellent. It smells like leather still. And this bag is from 2016, so it's almost 10 years old. Okay, let me grab a hold of the handles. It's looking good so far. Make sure it's facing the right way, and here we are. The Coach Outlaw satchel in the large size. That's pretty nice. All right, it's a hefty bag. It's got some weight to it. Oh my gosh, did I just forget about this? It's new with tags. Let me give it a quick look over. No corner wear, no wear to the handles, no wear to the interior. Care instructions in the interior pocket. This says, since 1941, Coach has built its reputation on quality craftsmanship, using luxury materials and innovative finishes to create products as beautiful as they are functional. To this day, every Coach handbag, wallet, and leather accessory is assembled by hand. Interesting. Again, this is from 2016. All right, I've looked everything over. Everything looks perfect and amazing and brand new, because I think it is brand new. It's just been sitting somewhere for 10 years. So I'm going to bring this closer and show you all the details. Here is the front of the bag up close. I folded down this pocket here, which you can see has turn locks on either side, and those have a little leather tab right there, which is interesting. It's a nice detail. But I folded that down because that's how they were worn on the runway, and I love that look. So here's the front. It's this domed bag with that pocket on the front, and there's the side, there's the back. I had just folded that down too, but it popped back up. You have to kind of train those. I'll do it later. So there's the back. It looks the same as the front, the side, and then the bottom you do have feet, and the top, which this opening is supposed to be there. There's no zipper. I don't know why they designed it like that. It's kind of weird, but I also kind of like it. Then you have these two straps, which are a little bit padded, and they do fold down all the way. And if you're wondering what that is, that's the stamp that tells you what kind of leather this is. It's genuine polished grain leather in this case. And that's one of the things that I love about these bags so much is the grain on this leather. And I also love the polished. It's not glazed. It doesn't have that much polish, and it looks shinier in the video than it does in real life because I have really bright lights on it. It still is a shiny bag, but it's not like patent leather, and it's not like the glazed leather that Coach just released on the Cube 20. It also feels nothing like that. It feels more like leather, but like it has a thin coating on it. The interior material, both on the interior of the pocket and the interior of the bag, is suede, and it's not that microfiber stuff that Coach sometimes uses on the insides of bags now. This is real suede, and it smells so good. It smells of leather. You have the 1941 tag because it's a 1941 bag. This was a spring 2016 release, and this was the first year they did 1941 bags. That's when they first introduced the 1941 collection. It also has this little clochette that has a metal ring inside, and it has this little strap attached to the clochette with 3 little metal studs. The interior of the bag is all that beautiful contrasting yellow suede. The back wall has that zippered pocket with the creed, and the first string of letters in front of the dash, it's usually letters and numbers, but on this one, and this happened a lot in 2016 bags, at least the runway bags, this says OT, and that stands for Outlaw. And then it has the style number, which on this one is 20415. Just noticing too, this also has the little stamp that's an O inside of a circle, and that means that this was at the outlet at some point. It's a boutique bag, but it wouldn't have sold in the boutique. It would have ended up going to the outlet and being sold there. On the other side of the interior, so this would be on the front wall, you have a kiss lock pocket like you find in some other 1941 bags, such as the Rogue and the Dinky. There are gussets on the side to help keep your things from falling out. There's a little tag away in here that says made in Vietnam. And there's a key leash attached to the interior of the bag as well. Let's also take a look at this tag. So this says 1941 saddle. Saddle would be the color, that brown. And then the retail price when this was originally sold was $695. Here is the large size next to the smaller size. Almost everything about them is the same, just a couple differences I'll point out. Even the leather on these two is the same. If you want to see other versions, other materials and colors that these bags were offered in, I will link a couple videos below that I did on these bags recently showing those things. And of course, I will link a bunch of Outlaw satchels that are currently available in the description box below. So if you'd like to pick one up, you can go check out all the options. But let's look at differences between these two right now. So first of all, there is a pretty big difference in the size. I always think a good way to compare sizes on bags is to look at the bottom of the bag. I feel like that gives you a really good idea. So there you can see they're about the same width, but the larger one is 2 to 3 inches longer. And here's the depth, so you can see the larger one is just a little bit deeper, like maybe an inch deeper. Other than size, I think the biggest difference on these is the length of the handles. So I've got the bases at the same height, and you can see how the top of the handle is shorter on this one. So this is definitely just handheld or crook of the arm, whereas this one, when I saw it in pictures, I was thinking it would fit over my shoulder, but now that I'm seeing it in person, the straps look a little shorter than I thought. So let's see. Okay, I can definitely get it over my shoulder. I was wondering if that would be comfortable. It is comfortable. It's a little bit tight on me, but I think that works. I would definitely wear it like this for sure. Okay, so we're good. This bag, when I've worn it out, I hand hold it. It does come with a crossbody strap, which I show in my other videos on this, but I hand hold. I prefer that look because I'm not a big fan of the look of the crossbody or shoulder strap on that bag. It's sort of weird. Yeah, that's really comfortable. I can definitely do that. It doesn't have real structure on the bottom, so when my arm is on it, it squishes the bag. It doesn't have like something that's poking my arm, you know. It's comfy. I love it. And I thought this would be such a great addition for fall coming up in this colorway, because I'm not planning to get anything from the 2025 fall drop, at least anything I've seen so far, because they haven't released what I want, which is the Empire 28 in the green, but not suede. I want it in the leather with the burnishing, like the gradient edges. Why didn't they release that? That's the bag everybody wants. So this, I guess, will just have to do. Let me point out some other differences. So the little bag has the shoulder crossbody strap. The big bag does not. You just have the two handles. And then the other difference, I showed you on the interior of the big bag that it has that kiss lock. The small bag doesn't have that. It has the zippered pocket on one side, but on the other side, I'll bring it closer. Instead of the kiss lock, it has this slip pocket with the snap. Now in terms of what fits, I'm not going to do a big in-depth what fits because even the small bag is sizable. That's like a medium-sized handbag right there. And for most of us, what we carry every day is going to fit in this smaller bag. So of course it would fit in the larger bag. So let's try a couple of larger things just to help give you an idea of what would fit in one versus the other. For example, the Louis Vuitton Agenda GM, this fits A5 size paper, which is what my planner pages are. That would not fit in the smaller bag without sticking out of the top. However, it will fit, if I put it down, in the larger bag. And I have it zipped up right now, so it's completely inside there. You can see it there. And I think, let me try something. I was gonna see if I could lay it down on the bottom, but I really can't. It's too wide for that. Here's my iPad mini. That would fit in the smaller bag, so it definitely would fit in the big bag. However, a full-size iPad or a laptop, this is a 13-inch MacBook, those are not gonna fit in either bag without sticking out the top. I'd be able to get my laptop in here, but it sticks up like that. Can you see? Yeah, the corners there. So, you could make it work if you needed to, but not ideal. I'm so happy to have both of these and I'm fortunate to have them. And I would love to know in the comments section below if you have an Outlaw satchel, what you think of it, what's your favorite one, and what are you looking forward to in the fall 2025 drop? Have you picked up anything yet? Is there anything you want? Is there anything that you wanted but they haven't dropped it? Let me know in the comment section below. And while you're down there, remember to check out the links where you can find Outlaw satchels and where you can find my website, autumnbeckman.com/shop, where you can find handbags and accessories and planner pages. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.